Sales steps to close. This is one of the most vital pieces of your business is the actual selling steps. This process alone is what will drive your business to astronomical growth. You have to understand this, you have to know this, and you have to memorize this and know where you're at every single time when you're in this process, so that way you can continuously have more success and help more people solve their problems, okay? This process has helped thousands of different people achieve massive amounts of success and millions of dollars within their businesses. And it can do the same thing for you as long as you master it and you understand it, okay? So the first thing is what, right? Step number one, when you're in a sale and you're selling, the first thing you want to figure out is what is it that they want, right? What is it that they want? What is the goal, okay? The second thing that you want to figure out is why they want that, why they want to achieve that goal, right? What does that look like for them, okay? The third thing is what are they currently doing right now to solve that problem, right? What are they currently doing? So that way you can get some more information and figure out what it is that they're doing, okay? Now, the first thing is the barriers, right? What's holding them back from achieving or solving the problem, right? How much is that problem costing them? How much is that problem making their life more complicated, right? How much is that hurting them, okay? Figure out what barriers are holding them back. This can be time, this can be money, this can be support, right? So the reason why I say time, money, and support is because these are generally the most common objections that you'll have come up anyways. It's better to knock them out of the park right away so you don't have to worry about it. Time is generally, I don't have time, to do this. I don't think I'll be able to fit it in. Right now is not the right time to buy this product. Money, it's just too expensive. I don't think I can afford this. Holy cow, that's a lot of money, right? Or support, well, I don't know. I think I have to ask so-and-so. I have to ask my spouse. I have to talk it over with my girlfriend or my wife or my husband, right? Those types of things. You want to figure out what it is that's going on so you can overcome it. You can help them make the decision more clear, right? Then you want to provide the solution. You want to talk about the solution that's going to solve the problem for them, okay? You talk through the solution, which is your product, your service, or your program, okay? You're going through, you're talking about describing how this is going to solve their issues, and then you close it, right? Then you close that process. You say something along the lines, let's get you started with that today, right? Let's get you going on that today. Let's go ahead and take care of that today. Make sure you always ask for the close. The biggest problem or the biggest mistake that you'll ever have in your business or in the sales process is if you don't ask for the close. This is vital and this is extremely important, okay? So what does that look like, right? What does this look like when you put it all together? Well, let's think about this. What is it that somebody wants? Let's do fitness coaching, for instance, or personal training or some sort of health-related field, okay? Say you're a personal trainer and you want to sell your personal training, okay? Or you're an online fitness coach and you want to sell your fitness coaching. So the first thing you're going to do is they're going to be on the phone. You're going to ask them, so what is your goal? What is it that you want to achieve, right? They might say something along the lines of, well, I want to lose weight, right? I want to lose weight, and that's all they tell you. That's what I call a surface level problem. It's not the main problem, right? They want to lose weight. Awesome. How much weight do you want to lose? Why do you want to lose that weight? Can you tell me a little bit more about that? Well, I want to lose weight. Probably I want to lose about 40 pounds. Why do you want to lose that 40 pounds? Can you tell me a little bit more about that? Right? You're gaining more information from them. You're asking them deep reasons why they want to achieve what they want to achieve. Because if they just say they want to lose weight, you're not going to be able to convince them based off of that, because deep down inside, they actually know there's more to it. They're just not telling you. You got to open them up. You got to open up and see what's inside so you can really actually deliver a service to this individual, okay? So they say they want to lose weight. You ask, why do they want to lose weight? They say because, they want to have more energy. They want to fit in a bikini. They want to, summer's around the corner. They want to be a better role model for their kids, what have you, right? They have all sorts of reasons why, and keep digging into that. Okay, so why do you want to have more energy? Well, because every day when I get done with work, I'm so exhausted, and my kids, all they want to do is play, and I can't keep up with them. So I'm not being that role model father, that role model mother that I would love to be in their life, because I'm just not in the right shape. And I think if I lost some weight, it would put me in that position. Right there's a deeper reason why they want to lose the surface level thing, which is lose weight, right? But now you understand why. You understand what they're, what and really what they want. So then you ask yourself, what are they currently doing? So what are you currently doing to achieve that goal? Well, I'm not really doing much. I don't really have time to go to the gym. What did he just tell you? Time, right? Time's going to pop up here. So you already know that that's something that you're going to have to overcome and figure out a solution that you can provide that fits that guy's custom schedule. Okay. So I don't really have time to go to the gym, but nutrition wise, I'm kind of eating healthy, but not necessarily, as healthy as it could be, because like I said, I'm always running around. So I don't really have time to make stuff or prep stuff. So I do grab, fast food on my way into work all the time. Okay. That gave you a lot of good, valuable information, because you now know that individual probably needs some help deciding on better choices to make and prepping maybe ahead of time on the weekend when he does have 15 minutes in a fast way to prep. So that way you can provide that solution. So he's not, when he is in that rush situation, he's grabbing for healthy options instead of fattening options, right? So this allows you to figure out what they're currently doing and start mapping out your program in your head and guiding them along the path to their journey to where they want to go, right? So what do you think is holding you back from achieving those goals? What do you think is holding you back from getting to where you want to go? Is it time? Do you not have the time? Let them respond. No, not really, right? I don't really have too much time. Well, let me ask you this. Can you fit 10 minutes a day or 10 minutes three times a week into your schedule? Yeah, I can probably do that. Problem solved, right? You're going to create a program around a 10-minute increment span, so that way you can fit this into his day throughout the course, throughout the course of the week, right? Now, what about money? Do you think your health is more important than money, or do you think money is more important than your health at this point in your life? Most people aren't going to say money is more important than their health, right? Because we can't make more money if we're not healthy. Just the bottom line. We can't perform at our highest level if we're not healthy. If we're out of shape and we're not taking care of ourselves, there's no way we can take care of our job, okay? So hash that out, right? So obviously money's not necessarily the issue. What about support, right? Is there anybody else that needs to be in this, in this decision with you? Or is everybody pretty supportive of you becoming the healthiest version of yourself, right? Figure that stuff out. Knock it out of the way right away, so that way you know what you're dealing with. That way you know you have the person there that is qualified to answer and make a decision today, but also you eliminated any of the other barriers that are going to get in away from them saying, yes, I need to do this program with you right now, right? So from there, you're going to go through and you're going to talk about the solution. So based off of what you said, you wanted to lose about 40 pounds over the next 6 to 12 months. And you wanted to have more energy. You wanted to be a better role model, and you wanted to feel more confidence, right? So based off of just that alone, we both know that's not going to happen overnight. Would you agree there's no quick fix to that? Right? I'm always in agreement with the individual no matter what, right? He's going to say, no, I completely agree. That's why the best program for you is going to be my 12-month program. This program is not only going to get you to where you want to go with your overall health goals, it's going to lose that weight, give you more energy so you can show up more confidently and be that role model parent that you truly desire most. Now, at the same time, what this program is going to do for you is it's going to instill those daily habits so that this is a lifestyle change. It's something that's sustainable within your current lifestyle. So that way you're not playing the guessing game anymore and you're not rushing decisions throughout the course of your day, right? So this is going to be the things that are going to keep you going. So even when you're not working with me after, the program is said and done, you're continuously moving in the right direction to keeping yourself healthy so you can live a longer life and have a fulfilled journey with your family, right? And be that role model that you want to be, right? So you're explaining your program, the benefits of your program. Remember, you can have a Motel 8 or you can have a Hilton. Which one are you going to want to stay at, right? Make it sound amazing and customized to that individual so you can actually solve the problem that they're having. When you get done with this, you're going to, the easiest route that I've seen happen is, so obviously this program, 12 months going to get you from point A to point B. You go through all of those details. So my program is normally $800 a month. Today, I'm going to give you a 50% discount because I do care about you. And I know that everybody has a budget. And my goal is not to take your money. My goal is to get you from where you are right now to where you want to be. That's $400 a month. That's a $400 savings as well. So let's go ahead and get you started on that today. So that way tomorrow morning we can wake up refreshed and you can be on the right program and the right track with the right habits to the sustainable lifestyle that you truly desire, so you can be that role model parent for your kids. Instantly ask for the price. Let's get you started with that today. I'm going to give you a 50% discount on the program today, right? Well, I just don't know if this is something, that I want to do. What got you started thinking about it in the first place? That is a very good objection handling strategy because it reverts them right back to the why. Well, because I want to lose weight. I want to be that role model parent. Now, let me ask you this. If you continue doing what you're doing, is that going to get you there? Probably not, right? You already know the answer to that. They're going to say no. They're going to say no to that. It's not going to get them there. Otherwise, they'd already be there, right? We wouldn't be having this conversation. We wouldn't be on this phone call. No, it's probably not going to get you there. That's exactly why you need to do the program today. So that way we can start seeing the results tomorrow and we can start implementing the daily things and you can stop playing the guessing game and make that change in your life. Wouldn't you agree? So let's go ahead and get you started with that today. Right? Or they're going to say, maybe they say, I don't have the time right now. No, I totally understand that there's never a perfect time to do anything besides right now because that's the only time that is relevant is right now. But wouldn't you agree that in order to make something happen, we have to make a change? Yes, I would. And not only that, the people that don't have time are the ones that see the most success within my program anyways. That's why you need to get started today because I truly believe this is going to change your life. So let's go ahead and get you started on that, right? The people that don't have time see the most benefit in my program. Let's go ahead and get you started with that, okay? Oh, I don't know, it's just too expensive. I totally understand. We can always make more money, but we do only have one life and we need to take the best care of that life. So that way we can have the things and enjoy the things that we want in our life. Wouldn't you agree? So you can be that better role model for your kids. So you can have the energy you want, lose the weight that you want, and feel confident in your own skin again. Absolutely. So let's go ahead and get you started with that today, right? These are all great things. It's never about money. It's never about time. It's always about how committed they are and if they've got enough information to make a decision today with you in your program. Now, that also comes with your conviction and your belief, like I talked about in earlier segments, is you need to be 100% committed and believe in your product and your service and your company and you in order to get them to buy your product, your service, or your program. And the reason why I say that is because if you're not sold 100%, you will let them sell you right here in this situation. They will sell you on why they don't need your product, your service. They will sell you on why they don't need your product and your service, and you'll believe it. And then you'll say, oh, it was because they said it was too expensive. It's never too expensive. It's never about money because that person that tells you that your program is too expensive is out right now having fun with friends and left a $100 bar tab, ate a $50 dinner, and just bought 2 brand new pairs of shoes and a handbag. That costs more than your program for the next 4 months. So let's go ahead and get them started on your program today and actually deliver a result for the problem that they have. Deliver the solution for the problem that they have, and they will buy. Unless they don't believe what you're offering is a solution to the problem, and you need to ask more questions. That's why these aren't necessarily overcoming objections. This is you actually holding a conversation with them and figuring out really why they aren't saying yes right now to your program. It's probably because they first have to make a decision, then they have to commit to it, and then offer you money. So the first thing is what? They need to have enough information and value from you in order to make an educated and logic decision right now to buy or purchase your product, your service, or your program, okay? So if they say no, figure out why they said no. I totally understand, blah, blah, blah. This is trying to figure out more information so you can offer the value, so you can know what you have to offer them, so you know what you have to give them. You don't know what you don't know unless you ask the right questions and ask enough of the questions to keep the conversation going. Don't get deterred when somebody says you no. Remember, most people say no anyways. It's a natural response. We do this all the time. When somebody has asked you to go out to maybe an event or a concert, right? And say you were super, super busy, you said, oh, I can't afford that. really it had nothing to do with the money, but everything to do with you being busy already doing something else with some of the other friends, right? So think about that. It's never about the money. It's never about that. And naturally a response is no anyways. So already know the first time they say no, you have to at least move past that first objection to really figure out what's going on and figure out how you can actually help them and solve their problem. Because guess what? If they don't get into your program, they're going to buy something from somebody else anyways. And if they don't get into your program, you're not actually able to help them further from that point moving forward. And that is the ultimate goal in the first place, right? When we get people on the phone, is to actually help them or solve a problem further, right? We can't do that unless they decide to buy or get into a program or purchase your product, your service, or your program. So remember, what, which is their goal, right? What do they want? Why do they want it? What are they currently doing to get it, okay? What barriers are holding them back from getting it, okay? What is that costing them, right? So for instance, if it's you're selling an info product, and you're trying to show them, you're asking them what is it that they're doing in their business, what are their goals within their business, why do they want those to be the goals in the business, what do they think is holding them back, which is what's the number one thing that's keeping you up at night. Okay, how much is that problem costing you, right? Oh, that it's costing me, oh God, for instance, say it's lead generation, right? Or sales, they're not making enough sales, okay? How much is that problem costing you? Well, I mean, if I could have 10 more sales, that could be anywhere from $10,000 to $100,000, a month. Okay, now you do that throughout the course of the year, it's over $1 million, right? Depending on the problem that they're having. If it's sales, they're probably losing out on thousands and millions of dollars. Now, if you have a solution to that, say, this is where you can say, that's exactly why you need to get started on the program today, because I want to solve that problem for you. If I can do half of what I told you, right? Would you get started on our program today, right? If I said you could triple your income and you said your number one issue is sales, and I say I can do half of what I told you, would you get started today? Right? So just think about that. You go through, you figure out the barriers. What is the problem that they have? You provide the solution for them and you close the deal, right? What, why, what are they currently doing? What barriers are in their way, right? What's the problem that they're having? What's the solution? Close them. Then after that, you follow up. Follow up, follow up, follow up. A lot of your income will be done after this point in the follow-up. Not just because some people aren't buying your program when you are trying to close them, but also because the ones that did buy your program will buy more things from you because they already know, love, and trust who you are and have an experience with your product or your service. These are people that you can continuously sell to help solve more problems in maybe different areas of their business or in different areas of their life with products and services that you do have to offer people. Okay, so the follow-up is crucial. 90% of businesses don't do this. In my consulting business, it's very, very crazy amounts of really brand name type companies out there that are not following up and doing the basic stuff that will create millions more dollars that they're leaving on the table in their business. And it all starts with the follow-up. So remember, what, why, what are they currently doing? What barriers are they having? Like, what's the problem, right? The solution for that to close, and then you need to follow up with them. You need to continuously follow up with them to offer them and help them more.